Hey friends, let's take this paint inlay available at Decoupage Central and this cutting board that Terry cut and make a really pretty project. We are going to first apply 2 coats of paint. Once it is completely dry, I'm going to figure out where I would like to put my inlay, and then I am going to use the varnish method today. So I am using a water-based matte varnish. I will apply it onto the surface. While it is still wet, I will lay my paint inlay and I will make sure that it is adhered to that varnish. I will wait about 1 minute and then I will peel back that paint inlay, guys. When you use this technique, you can only use this inlay one time, but I did want to show this technique today. That way you can see the difference and see which one you prefer to use in the future. But if you do use wet paint, you can use it up to 2, 3, maybe even 4 times. I am going to take my next paint inlay. I'm going to apply my dead flat matte varnish. While it is wet, I will apply my paint inlay. And like I said, we will let that sit for about a minute. And then after we have it in, make sure that it is stuck down to our varnish. And then what I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to go ahead because I have a smaller inlay that I want to put on this left corner. I'm going to go ahead and put my varnish down and put that piece down as well. And then once I have it down how I want it, I am going to go over to the other piece and peel it back on that inlay. And remember, guys, when you use the varnish method, you don't want it to sit too long because it is your varnishing step of your glue and it will stick to your surface and it will be hard to remove. So 1 to 2 minutes max. You'll know after you do some tests what works best for you. Now that we have this completely on here, guys, I took it and I sprayed it with a spray varnish, another spray sealer, I guess you could say. I used Rust-Oleum Matte 2 times, but now I'm using Pintart 2 component, and this is the first component. I am applying it and it will dry clear. As you saw, it was matte. And then I'm going to apply the second component after the first one is clear and dry. And then I will make sure that this one is 100% completely dry. And being a 2-part component, 1 and 2, you do want to make sure each step is dry. Now it does have crackles, but you cannot see those fine line crackles until you apply your wax. So you can see here, I am just applying some Dark Kills wax, and then I am buffing it back, but that wax will stay in all of the crackles. Y'all, this turned out really, really pretty. I got some areas that crackled really well, some areas that didn't, but that does happen when you use the 2-part component from Pintart sometimes. It's all about how you apply it, and you need to make sure you do it evenly and all those good things. So I'm just adding some more wax up here on the top so you can kind of see those crackle a little bit better. Guys, please like, follow, comment, and share. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below, and we will see you soon with another DIY.